Hello, family. Welcome to the Gatekeepers Collective Kwanzaa, a celebration of African American community. I am Gatekeepers Collective founder and executive director John Martin Green, and on behalf of the Gatekeepers Collective, would like to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us in this festivity surrounding Umoja, the first principle of the Nguzo Saba and the first day of Kwanzaa. By way of introduction, I should tell you that the Gatekeepers Collective is a resiliency enhancement network of same-gender-loving, queer, gay, and bisexual African-descended men who work together to support identity reformation, empowerment, health promotion, and wellness. And Kwanzaa was created to introduce and reinforce 7 basic values of African culture, which contribute to building and reinforcing family, community, and culture among African Americans and African descended people throughout the diaspora. These values are called the Nguzo Saba, which in Swahili means the 7 principles. Developed by Maulana Karenga, the Nguzo Saba stand at the heart of the origin and meaning of Kwanzaa. It is these values which are not only the building blocks for community, but also serve to reinforce and enhance them. So, if you will, for the next several minutes, sit back, relax, and join us in this celebration of Umoja.
I am Reverend Rhonda Akanke Oyamuiwa Karima McLean Noor, and I am pouring libation today in honor of all that is and ever will be, in honor of good health and bringing about the good condition in this country and around the world, in honor of our Creator, in honor of the Orisha, the forces of nature which help to guide us and that we are a part of, in honor of all of our ancestors who have gone before us and whose names we need to call out and remember in order for them to live, in order for our bloodlines to be strong and for us to walk in the path that they walked. We are thankful and we praise and give honor to them today. I'm going to speak a little in Yoruba and then a little in English. And ashe means let it be so. So every now and then it's an ashe, ashe. So let it be so. Omi tutu, ona tutu, ile tutu, tutu loroye, mo juba oludamare, mo juba Shango, Mo Juba Obatala, Mo Juba Oya, Mo Juba Oshun, Mo Juba Yemaya, Mo Juba Allegra, Mo Juba Aganyu, Mo Juba all Orisha, who protect and guide us and live in us and through us, and that we are walking part of. We give praise and honor to. Mo Juba to all of our ancestors, particularly my ancestors who went before me and guided me and whose blood I share and I am so proud of. I remember today, Mojuba, my great-grandmother, Bernie Scott, Mojuba, my grandfather, James Scott, Mojuba, my father, Clarence Green, Mojuba, my great-grandmother Josephine Slaughter, my grandmothers Catherine Myers and Vivian Whittier, my uncle Garnett, my grandfather Clifford, my brother Rafiq, my son Rashan, my stepson Marcus, in honor of my father, Clarence Green, who taught me unconditional love, and my grandfather, who taught me that education was the key, and my great-grandmother, who taught me that laughter was the key to life. I pour honor and I pour libation in honor of all of them. And I pour libation in honor of all those ancestors from Africa who I did not know, Ashe. And all those who came on the boats through the Middle Passage, who jumped overboard and decided they would not be slaves. Ashe, ashe. For all those ancestors who came over and worked, who were sold into slavery, who worked on the plantations from sunup to sundown with torn hands and feet and bloodied bodies, who did not have a break, who could not eat half the time, who were whipped and beaten, but who still managed to make it through and survive so that I could be here today. Ashe, so that we could be here today. For all those ancestors who worked to get to freedom and who brought us to freedom, who fought in the wars to make it okay. Ashe. Excuse me. For all those ancestors who fought in the civil rights movement, who had hoses and dogs sicked upon them, but who still stood in the face of adversity so that we could be here. Ashe. And for all those ancestors, known and unknown, inventors and lawyers and doctors and midwives who kept our race going and whose names we will never know, but whose voices and whose strength and whose spirits live in us, through us, and among us. Ashe. We are asking for all those ancestors who have gone before us to come and be with us now, to protect us and guide us and give us the strength and the hope and the fierceness of who we are, so that we can overcome any obstacle, any dangers, and any foreseen problems that we think we cannot deal with. We remember them today, we give honor to them and praises to them, and we say, Ashe, 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 oh yeah. Let it be so. Amen.
We are the ones we have been waiting for. Each and every we are the ones we have been waiting for. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. Have been waiting. If not us, then who? We are the ones. If not now, then when? Waiting for. We are the ones. What are you waiting for? Waiting for. Each and every we are the ones. We have been waiting. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. Have been waiting. If not us, then who? If not now, then when? Waiting for. We are the ones. What are you waiting for?
Today marks the first day of Kwanzaa. The first of the 7 principles is umoja, which means unity. The principle of umoja speaks to our need to develop and sustain a sense of oneness. Umoja urges us to practice an integrated, peaceful togetherness that is rooted in mutual respect, justice, and inclusion. The earth belongs to all of us. We are called to stand in solidarity with the oppressed, the unwelcome, the unseen, those who are alone, strangers in a strange land. Umoja stresses the importance of togetherness for family and for the community. It redefines the meaning of family and who's included in community. The African proverb, I am because we are, implies a mutual interdependence, a parallel relationship between self-acceptance and inclusion, and the principle of umoja. Unity is the integration and acceptance of all of the parts of ourselves. Accepting my own imperfection is the only thing that gives me the humility to also accept my imperfect neighbor. Umoja makes room at the table by including those who are different, recognizing the divinity in each of us and not allowing prejudice or superiority, selfishness, lack of generosity, or lack of hospitality to divide us. Umoja is the ability to form a complex whole, welcoming each person's uniqueness and not judging but coming together in one accord. The sum of us is greater than each of us. Umoja starts with self-acceptance, but the evolution is the acceptance of others. Umoja, unity, allows acceptance to transcend and transform separation by allowing space for inclusion and belonging. Umoja emphasizes the interconnectedness of human beings, our shared responsibility for each other. Oneness is combining all of the parts so that they all can belong. Finding harmony and inclusion creates a complex whole where each individual finds belonging and unity. Welcome to the first principle of Kwanzaa. The candle that we light for Umoja represents the symbol of unity. All of us taking responsibility for our families, our neighbors, even strangers, by welcoming, accepting, and including. This is unity. This is Umoja. Thank you.
Hang on to the world as it spins around. Just don't let the spin get you down. Things are moving fast. Hold on tight and you will last. Keep your self-respect, your human pride. Get yourself in gear. Keep your stride. Never mind your fears. Brighter days will soon be here. Take care from me. Someday we'll all be free. Yeah. and you keep going, going on. Take it from me, someday we'll all be free. Yeah, just wait and see, someday we'll all be free. Someday we'll all be free. Yeah, and it won't be long. Someday we'll all be free. Take it from me. Someday we'll all be free.
Happy Kwanzaa from Blackberry Productions. Today is Umoja, Unity, and I just want to say it is that simple concept of unity that is what kept me grounded and hopeful over the past year and a half. Happy Kwanzaa.
And now it is time for our candle lighting. There are 7 candles, each representing one of the 7 days of Kwanzaa, and each day we observe one of the 7 principles of the Nguzo Saba. The first of which is Umoja, unity. The second candle is Kujichagulia, self-determination. The third is Ujima, collective work and responsibility. The fourth candle is Ujamaa, which is cooperative economics. The fifth candle is Nia, purpose. The sixth candle is Kuumba, creativity. And last but not least is Imani, or faith. Ashe.
Mbadeuyo angana nyere fa nyani ede mbadenuyo jonti yere fa la dunu yasigi mamo jonti yere fa nyani sie adama de nyasigi kagele kani yere fa sa bimogo yasigi mamo jonti yere fa nyani nye ni nyomo na udankaba e barazor odununya ni keriba sagoye kaba enindonindo odununya ni kerifa sagoye kaba e barazor odununya ga imani yere fa ga nyami nye kidenu Mbade uyo angana yere fa nyani yede mbade nuyo jonti yere fa la ni keri basago e kaba enindonindo dunuya ni keri fasago e kaba e bara soro dunuya ga imani yere fa ga nyani nyekide numbila nyana pinjugula ubumine kufologo toko sunguru ba muso dendewa jongani yere fa nyani nyani te ba jama jongani yere fa nyani au ma sangare unwa kone ma yere fa ka toroya koyebe yo kani yere fa nyani nyede yebe yo jonti yere fa la Madame Sise Kodo kani yere fa toroya ibali malu jigiye kani yere fa sa iwolo de umbife kani yere fa nyani siye sise bife kani yere fa sa imani yere fa nyani ka umbla nyana finjugu ubumine kufologo toko sunguru ba musu dinte wayebe jongani yere fa nyani nyani te banjama jongani yere fa Seidu yo kani yere fa nyani Seidu kan kodo kani yere fa sa Madina ala ere Seidu kodo kani yere fa toroya libere ville Seidu kani yere fa sa imani yere fa nyani nyekide numbila nyana pinjugula ubumine kufologo toko kamelemba koro dente wasidu jongani yere fa nyani nyani te ba jama ai nyani mani jongani yere fa Seidu yo kani yere fa nyani Seidu kan kodo kani yere fa sa Sise babife kani yere fa nyani ibali maujiye kani yere fa sa iwolo de umbife kani yere fa nyani tie mali yenu jigibika kani yere fa nyani amadu kan bife kani yere fa nyani de
The Gatekeepers Collective is a Harlem-based nonprofit supporting identity reformation, empowerment, health promotion, and wellness among same-gender loving African American men. At the heart of the Gatekeepers Collective is a resiliency enhancement network that builds strength and community among same-gender loving, queer, gay, bisexual, and trans African descended people to support healing, self-determination, self-actualization, and love. The Gatekeepers Collective's resiliency enhancement process works inside out and outside in to promote identity reformation and empowerment through bi-weekly meetings. We bridge the gap in accepting and affirming the spectrum of queerness among those who are struggling with their identity. Harlem Renaissance 2.0 and Learning to Love are annual public art and performance projects. Coming to life as banners across West 125th Street and art installations in street kiosks, as well as narrative theatrical portraits, our work commemorates both historically overlooked same-gender loving heroes and sheroes and contemporary African American queer folk whose contributions enrich the community life of Harlem. This is what African American queer visibility looks like.